The Episcopal Diocese of Santiago works to not only build up its communities spiritually, but to improve their lives as a whole. One major component of the diocese that helps fulfill its mission is the Episcopal Development Foundation of St. Mark's and Lending of St. Mark's. These two institutions work to collaborate with people, innovate sustainable programs, and build communities.
It's only started with the challenges of the Episcopal Diocese of Santiago in attaining its vision mission goals for year 2007. So that in year 2000, we started actually playing the creation of the foundation.
You can now walk through the doors of the foundation and learn that since operation in 2002 and the lending's operation in 2008, we have envisioned these two institutions as viable and sustainable institutions with people, partners, properties, and products committed for spiritual and economic development.
Along the way, the foundation realizes that it's not only the problems of the diocese that it's solving. More, it is solving more the problems of the congregation of the EDS, who are farmers, who are victimized by, let's say, loan sharks, individuals who are giving loans with high interest.
That's one of the unique of our institutions. We wanted to do a business purpose only, but as a church institutions is that, especially on the foundation, is that we are implementing a social development program.
Now, how does the foundation go out and find and impact these communities?
We use the network of the church. We use the church. We go to the Sundays and we will announce that we have this kind of program. And who are interested to avail this program?
We were able to provide microfinance and also microfinancing. In fact, our client now is almost 1,000.
So what do we mean by micro and macro finance? The Episcopal Development Foundation of St. Mark's releases loans of microfinancing of 150,000 pesos and below, while the Lending of St. Mark's releases loans higher than 151,000 pesos, referring to macro finance. Combined, these two institutions have over 12 programs and services to best serve the needs of our clients.
We also have the market loan assistance program, which is the maximum loan amount is 50,000 and the minimum is 5,000. For the market loan, especially in the Santiago market, you can be in group or you can avail it individually. And we are also opening this program for those micro market like the sari-sari store, the fruit vendor, that we can just give 5,000 to 10,000. Also have the market loan for the businessman who can avail large amount because they have sufficient collateral.
One example of a market client is Noel Langoy, who has been a client of the foundation for 4 years. He began loaning small amounts for additional capital for his garment business. After borrowing 3 to 4 times with good payment history, the foundation released him a loan of 50,000 pesos and assisted him in acquiring the rights to his stall. Not only did all of these loans help him grow his business, but also personally.
Constructing a house, just a little house, and that's really a big help for me.
Yeah.
The foundation gave me a lot of opportunity to grow more in my business and also to have my properties, to acquire some properties.
Small entrepreneurs are not the only clients of the foundation. A majority of our beneficiaries are farmers. One of the major loan assistance programs of the foundation is the fertilizer delivery program.
We started the fertilizer program by trying to consolidate fertilizer needs of all these farms. What we do is we consolidate these orders from almost 6 municipalities. After consolidating it, we go to canvas to every known supplier in the area. With the bulk of purchase that we are having, we usually get a discount of 10 to 30 pesos per bag. What we do with this discount is we forwarded it to farmers, and then we will deliver this fertilizer into the house of the farmer. So when you're at the community delivering fertilizers, you can notice the faces of these farmers showing hope of good harvest because they have all they need for the cropping. So they have a very high hope that they will have a very good harvest. One of the beneficiaries will invite you to come to the blazing of their house, either newly renovated or some newly constructed. You can see their joy, the beneficiary, his family, and family members.
Unfortunately, not all the programs of the foundation have been successful. The Women's Livelihood Program is one that worked for some, but not all of our members. Mrs. Mary Lou Lumasi was one of the first beneficiaries of this program.
So first, we organized ourselves. Then, next step was given to us. They said you're going to apply for a loan. In the first place, it was very fun. But we cannot avoid unavoidable circumstances. Most of us used the fund successfully, but the others, because of the prices at that time, it was not good. So maybe those who failed in that program, maybe a burden to them. Like me, for instance, I'm no longer borrowing because I was able to raise my own capital.
Livelihood program, we encountered failures, and then that causes some of our delinquency. But we continually visit them and then said that it's okay as long as they want to pay, and we are ready to give them another chance for them to start.
Those are just a few of the programs offered by EDFSM and LSM. But how does one become a client of the foundation? Step 1. Inquiry of services. When clients enter our office, we give them a welcoming smile. Approach them. If they are inquiring about our programs and services, we discuss with them to find the program that best serves their needs. Step 2. Submission of loan application. After the submission of the loan application and all required documents, the Loan and Program Department schedule interviews and ocular inspection. Step 3. Inspection and evaluation. The Loan and Program Department conduct inspections of properties and businesses as part of the application process. Step 4. Submission to manager. After assessment by the manager or management committee, they either approve or defer the application. If approved, we move to the next step. Step 5. Preparation of documents. If approved, then the Loan and Program Department prepare all documents for loan release and schedule date of release with the applicant. Step 6. Release of loan. On the date of release, all borrowers of the loan come to the office to sign the appropriate documents. Then the disbursing officer prepares the check for releasing.
In the conduct of our day-to-day business operation, we view our clients as our partners, motivators, and supporters.
But our clients are not our only partners.
Foundation and the lending of St. Mark, since the establishment have been very dependent from external borrowings to fund its business and program operation. We started raising our capital by borrowings from our own diocese, which was supplemented by our loans from ECP, Capital Program Funds, and from the Council of Churches of East Asia, the Vicky Harper's Scholarship Fund under our management, and the Cooperative Enhancement Program of our diocese. In 2008, we started our capital promotion program by inviting the ECP dioceses and institutions and also individuals as our partners and institution. And we were able to gain support from the Episcopal Diocese of Northern Philippines, Episcopal Diocese of Northern Luzon, the Diocesan Employee Cooperative of EDNP, the Philippine Pension Fund, and the Federation of Peoples for Sustainable Development Cooperative. Since we start the operation of our two institutions, the trust and confidence that we gain from our partners, networks, and supporters who have been providing capital funding and motivation. And we acknowledge with much appreciation the trust and confidence of all our partners, our investors who provided us loans, investment accounts, and a special fund for the programs and services of the Foundation and Lending of St. Mark's. The motivation and trust and confidence given to us by our partners and supporters made our two institutions more viable as manifested through the following. The asset, liabilities, and capital of our two institutions increased from 74.7 million in 2012 to 93.24 million as of December 31, 2013. Our consolidated gross revenue for the period ending December 31, 2013 is 18.72 million or 119% of the 2013 projected revenue. And we were able to surpass our projected revenue for the year 2013. Our consolidated loan portfolio is 81.33 million as of December 31, 2013. Compared to the previous year, 2012, we have 59.8 million, an increase of 21.53 million. It's because of our agricultural loan which we released last. Napakalaki po ng tungkuling ginagampanan ng ating foundation at lending of St. Mark's. Lalong-lalo na po sa financial na aspeto ng ating Episcopal Diocese of Santiago. Sapagkat sa ating projected budget kada taon ay may malaking nakalaan para po sa kanilang operational costs at support sa children's ministry and evangelism. Sa katunayan po, nung nakaraang taon, 2013 po ay nagbigay po tayo nag-remit po tayo ng 2.175 million.
One of the challenges that I want for the foundation to do is to see more other area expansion. We have been concentrating here in Isabela. But the Episcopal Church has many communities, and we are considering a branch in the other areas of the diocese. We hope we can do this in the next 3 years.
We are hoping that our goals for this year 2014 will be implemented, and at the end will help the farmers or our clients to improve their life.
There are lots of microfinances here, but I think this Episcopal Foundation is much better because there's no hardship, There's no hardship in taking a loan here. If they saw that you're a good payer or you have a business and it has the potential of paying the loan, they'll give you the opportunity.